1 Corinthians 10:31 is a verse that every time I read it, it kind of gives me a reality check. Reminds me of how important the details of life are to God. It says this: "Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all things for the glory of God." And as children of God, we know that, we should go to church and worship for the glory of God. We want to glorify Him through our worship. Maybe we want to serve God, by helping people and things like that to glorify God. And that's great. We should be doing that. And we should never lose sight of that either. But sometimes we don't realize that most of our life isn't spent going to church. Most of our life isn't spent in ministry. Most of our life is spent doing ordinary, mundane, simple things of life. This verse reminds us that even those ordinary, simple things in life need to be dedicated to God. We need to use them to glorify Him. Some years ago, thinking about this verse, I thought about this example. Each and every day, we have to eat. Each and every day, we get hungry and we eat. We eat because we're hungry. We eat because we have to have strength. We eat because if we don't, we're going to die. We eat and drink every day. We have to. It's really not an option. And so we just take that for granted. We do it. We don't even think about it. But I realized that we need to dedicate our eating and our drinking to God according to this verse. And what does that mean? It means that instead of just looking at it as a way to fulfill a need that we have in our life, we should look at it as a way to be able to serve God better. Because when we eat, we gain strength. Our bodies are nourished. We're reinvigorated. And we should use that strength to serve God. We should actually think about that. Say, Lord, the strength that I gained from this meal, help me to use it to serve You and to glorify You. The same way with sleep. We have to sleep every night. We should say, Lord, as I go to sleep, when I wake up, rested and restored, help me to use that renewing for Your glory and for Your honor. We need to have that little bit different perspective on the ordinary things of life that we do every single day. Breathing, everything. We need to dedicate it for the glory